Party. The party blames immigrants for the economic crisis and its popularity is growing fast. Barnaby Phillips has this special report from Athens.
As poverty deepens, the far-right Golden Dawn is busy winning hearts and minds, giving out clothes to Greeks who've fallen on hard times. Their support is growing, but how far does it extend? According to the people who suffered these injuries, the Greek police and Golden Dawn often work together. They say they were beaten in police custody after being arrested on an anti-Golden Dawn protest.
They were swearing at us, and they told us if the political situation was different, they would have killed us. They were taking pictures and filming us. They said they'd send these to Golden Dawn, and then we'd get what we deserved.
The police deny this. They say there's forensic evidence that no one was beaten in custody. But they are under strain. Morale is low, here protesting outside Parliament because of salary cuts. I spoke to a former head of the police union, now an MP, and asked what percentage of police in Athens support Golden Dawn.
It's more than 25 to 30% in my opinion, and it's increasing. And it's not just the police. There's the army, coast guard, firefighters. I see them turning to the far right in Golden Dawn. We have to be very careful.
This is a primary school in central Athens, but on election day, it doubles up as a polling station. Local people vote here, but so do many policemen who are based in offices nearby. Now, we've analysed the results from the most recent election at this polling station and at other ones in Athens where the police voted in the most recent general election. And the results are striking. In central Athens, Golden Dawn got 7.8% of the vote. But in 13 polling stations next to police headquarters, where we know police voted, Golden Dawn got 20.3%. Across Athens, where police voted, Golden Dawn's percentage almost always rises. This is the Golden Dawn symbol. At this shop run by one of their MPs, they sell party gear alongside police T-shirts and jackets.
We're receiving support from everywhere.
The police?
And police, and of course, why not? Policemen are in the street every day, and they're on the first line. They are watching what's happening. They feel it.
Here, the police were secretly filmed beating up an immigrant in a rundown neighbourhood. The police say one of these officers was suspended, another fined.
The Greek police completely respect human rights of citizens, immigrants and all. This is our first priority. The Greek police do not show any tolerance to racist violence.
But left-wing and anarchist groups don't trust the police. They now stage their own anti-fascist patrols through central Athens. The police face a crisis of legitimacy, just as the divisions in Greek society become more acute. Barnaby Phillips, Al Jazeera, Athens.
Well, let's speak now to Ilias Panayiotaros of Golden Dawn that you saw in that report from Barnaby Phillips. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. So there are these allegations that serving police officers are involved with Golden Dawn activities, perhaps in violent incidents on the streets. What's your response to that?
Listen, every Greek citizen has the right to follow a political party. I believe that, like many police officers are supporting PASOK or New Democracy or other parties, there are some police officers that are supporting Golden Dawn. This is not something illegal, and this is not something bad or something wrong.
But if it means that they enforce what you want on the streets rather than what someone else wants, then it does become a problem. You not accept that the police are supposed to be a neutral force. They're not supposed to back one party over another and attack people on the streets.
They have, listen, until now, what the facts show is that police is not neutral, of course. It's against Greek citizens, because these are the orders they have to follow. We are talking about a racist situation against the Greek citizens, the only legal citizens in Greece.
So you've been quoted as saying as Greek society is ready to have a fight, a new type of civil war. Is that something you actually want to see happen? You want to see fighting on the streets?
Listen, We are not talking about civil war. We are talking about a very awkward situation, one that we have millions of illegal immigrants attacking and invading Greece, and this is something that Greek society and has to face and has to face this problem.
So you're saying that you think it's acceptable that some police are actually following your party and then taking action on your behest for you on the streets? I just want to clarify that. You think that's acceptable?
We're talking that what is not acceptable is that Greek citizens every day are facing terrorism, all kind of terrorism, including raping, stealing, robbing,
just answer
killing, and so on and so forth. And listen, let me finish. And most of these cases, it's proven that have been done by illegal immigrants. And we are accusing,
if you think that crime is the wrong thing to be done on the streets, then surely you should not allow people to be attacked on the street by the police.
Wait, I will answer you, but let me finish my sentence, please. And we are accusing Greek police that they're not doing their job at all. Because from facing results of Greek society, we see that we are talking about that full of illegal activities taking place, and police is doing nothing for these stories.
Okay, let me put to you this one point to you. Antonis Samaras has warned that Greece is on the edge of a Weimar-style social collapse. Are you happy that this is what's going to happen if both sides continue to go in the direction that they're going, and if you encourage the kind of violence that we've seen on the streets of Greece?
We are not encouraging any kind of violence. We're just encouraging that Greek laws should be forced and should be obeyed by everyone. What we're facing and what we are looking now is that Greek laws are not being taken under any kind of consideration by illegal immigrants, and not even by the state who's they are leaving everyone to do whatever they want.
Okay, Ilias Panayiotaros of Golden Dawn, we appreciate your time. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. And that's all from Europe for now. Let's go back to Adrian in Doha.